You could have women getting punched in the face, and they will still vote Democrat for abortion. They're like, eh. What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. Today we're reacting to modern women getting punched in the face. Modern women are single and vulnerable. They don't need a man and the protection that comes along with being a man. There are so many single women in major cities that end up getting punched in the face. Is it okay that this is happening? Well, okay, obviously not. Obviously not. But this is a byproduct of women being single and not under a man's protection and covering. Let's look at some of the women getting punched in the face.
Oh, before you leave, can you turn that document into a PDF for me? Thanks.
Today, she's still suffering the consequences of that random attack, but it is what she found out about the person who prosecutors say did it that has led her to speak out.
He hit me with such force.
Sitting at home in Lake Villa today, Kathy Miles admits the last thing she remembers before her attack on August the 19th is walking past Block 37 in the Loop on the way to the Union Station.
I woke up and my coworker was standing above me saying, "You're okay. We're in the hospital. You've been assaulted."
She then passed out again.
The next thing I remember is my daughter, Deanna, saying, "Hi, Mama. I'm here. You're okay."
And while she doesn't remember what happened, a colleague who was walking with her at the time told her this.
She had said this man came in between the two of us, shoved us apart, and then hit me in the face.
That punch left Miles with several broken bones in her face, as well as a concussion. According to police, she was assaulted by 32-year-old William Livingston.
Of course, that's what he looks like. I'm not going to say it, but of course.
A record search produced 13 mugshots of Livingston going back to...
How do these guys keep getting out of jail? I mean, 13 times they couldn't lock him up. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, not 12, but 13 times. And the crazy thing is, women vote for this. We keep voting to get beat up in public. It's like, really?
2012. A large number of those arrests for aggravated assault and battery of both women and police officers, something Miles found out after the fact.
Like, what is enough? You know, what does someone have to do where they're going to be held accountable?
According to online records, Livingston's history of random acts of violence against women goes back 8 years. In 2017, he was accused of randomly attacking 2 women months apart. Both cases were dropped. In 2022, Livingston was sentenced to 5 years in prison after prosecutors said he punched and attempted to rob 4 women within 20 minutes in the Loop. And yet, just 14 months later, in 2023, while on parole, Livingston was arrested for hitting a woman in the face on North Michigan Avenue. And in 2024, he was sentenced to 100 days in prison after punching a 15-year-old girl, also on North Michigan Avenue.
I'm not going to let someone speak for me. I need to speak for myself. I need to say something.
All right, let's see what's next.
Punched in the face on the streets in New York City. Let's talk about it. It's my 1-year punch anniversary, so let's do a story time. This happened last year. So at this point, I'd been living in New York City for 5 years. And in those 5 years, I'd never felt unsafe walking down the street, especially not during the day. I was in my unemployed era, so me and my friend had...
We always call elves in our lives era. I'm in my unemployed era. You're just unemployed. It's not an era. You don't have a job, you know.
Gone to the nail salon to get mani-pedis. This was my usual nail salon, and it was in the Lower East Side on Avenue C and I think 6th Street. It was an area
I bet she voted for it.
I always felt very comfortable in because I lived a few blocks away. So we're walking out of the salon and I'm wearing my little Crocs because I just had a pedicure. And as we were crossing the street, out of the corner of my eye, I just see a fist flying towards my head. And when I say I got punched, he connected. He punched the out of me. This man punched me out my Crocs. And the scariest part was that he didn't say anything to me. He just saw me, punched me, and then walked away. And that was the part that really made me mad. Because like, you're not even gonna run. So me and my friend scream and run away. And bystanders were like asking me if I was okay. That's how I knew some crazy shit had gone down. Because people were checking on me. And I remember I turned to my friend and I asked her, I said, did he just punch me? I was like in shock. So I took a picture of him like walking away. And then I immediately called my mom because she had been visiting me and I didn't know if she was still at my apartment or not. So she had already left, but she immediately turns around. She was so pissed that I called her before I called the police. But honestly, what were the police even gonna do? But I went to the ER. They were like, okay, you might have a concussion. I was like, baby, I've had concussions. I know what a concussion feels like. This is not that. So physically, I was perfectly fine. I was a little sore, but emotionally, I was honestly kind of traumatized. And I think the scariest part was that I lived there. That was a block in a neighborhood that I had felt comfortable in my entire time living in the city. And then suddenly it just became very unsafe. So I've never been back to that nail salon, which is a shame because they were so cheap. It honestly really changed everything. I mean, after that, for a few months at least, I kind of stopped walking anywhere. And I think the scariest part was the fact that he didn't say anything to me. He just saw me and decided to f me up. There was no confrontation. There was no back and forth. There was nothing I could have done to avoid this. Every time I tell this story, everyone's always like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened to you. But I can. Like, this type of shit just happens to me. Like, my life is.
They keep voting. Keep voting for this. All right, let's see. Oh, wait, hold on.
Turns yeah, so people wanted a story time. Turns out if a grown man punches you in the face as hard as he possibly can, it could almost kill you. I didn't take it very well. My nose is broken. Like the tip is totally numb. There's a lot of abrasions here. I'm not really sure how that came about. Eye is super blacked out. I could barely open it for a couple days. There's fractures in my orbital bone.
Oof.
My ear is full of blood and I can't hear out of it.
Oh.
We're not sure if the drum is perforated, the bones are broken, or if it's just full of blood from the concussion, because I also have a bunch of fractures in the back of my skull and you can kind of see it.
Ow.
There's a bruise and it kind of extends all the way up under my hairline from where I saw my head on the ground.
You know what's so crazy? I bet she'll still vote Democrat. You could have women getting punched in the face, and they will still vote Democrat for abortion. They're like, yeah, I could go on birth control. Yeah, I guess my safety is important, but my body, my choice. Evil men, let me kill my kids. It's usually how it goes.
And there's bleeding in my brain. So it's nice. Yeah, I was trying to break up a fight.
Well, okay, she kind of deserved it. I mean, nobody deserves it, but why would you try to break up a fight between grown men? That's just idiotic.
And of course, this guy being a piece of shit turned around to the person trying to mediate the situation and was like, I'm going to punch you.
Yeah, this is delusion. Delusion, because women think they can mediate two grown men fighting.
As hard as humanly fucking possible. So I've been in the hospital for 3 days.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. If I see a fight, I'm just getting out of the way.
I'm going to have symptoms for up to a year. Like, my life is going to be different for like a year. And the cops released him after like less than 24 hours because, like, who cares, I guess. I don't know. My friends brought me, squishy ass gelato. It's really nice. I got some raspberries. I have a severe concussion. Not feeling very hot girl summer right now. Got most of my things returned to me, but my glasses got punched into oblivion, so I can't really see. which is okay because I'm just in a hotel room and can't see anything anyway. Um, I don't know what my takeaway from this is.
Did
Don't
you
try
learn a lesson? Did you learn a lesson?
break up fights if you're sure that the aggressor is enough of a piece of shit that he will like just straight up punch you in the face.
Still no accountability. She still blames them, which I understand, but you can't put yourself in situations with crazy people and be shocked they do crazy things. All right, guys. So women are getting punched in the face now. Guess it serves us right. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like the video. Do you know anybody that's been assaulted be from a crazy person on the street? Let me know in the comments. Like the video, and I'll see you next time.